this is 1 clove of elephant garlic. The best thing about elephant garlic is it's very sweet. And you just want to peel it, and you don't have to do anything to it except for peel it and put it in your butter, and that's it. And here's the second thing you should use is a very fine butter. Sweet cream butter is very, very great. The lower the butter content or the fat content, the better it is. So this is a really good butter to use. This is chèvre, which is a goat cheese. This is actually was made in Humboldt County in California. The Californians are actually starting to rival the French with their goat cheese production. And just take a really good made French bread. This was made in Aurora Provisions Kitchen here in Portland, Maine. And these are the two spreads that I use. Maine Chef's, this is a Kuzma's Kiss, 5 peppercorn chive aioli. It's got some great, very subtle flavors in the beginning, and then it finishes off with a very peppery taste. Or this is a hot, spicy herb shallot mayonnaise. It has fresh shallots. This is hot, so if you prefer spice, use this. So the very beginning of this dish is to just take out your elephant garlic after it's been poaching for about a half an hour. And that's the end result. This is a dish called Cardiac Party, and the reason it was named that is because Sheikh Ahmed Yamani and Sheikh Ali Khalifa and Sheikh Al Sabar used to come to this villa that I used to cook in. And it was a Kuwaiti-based oil conglomerate, one of the largest oil drillers in the world. And they used to come to the United States maybe 6 times a year. And when I first cooked him this dish, he said to me, "The ingredients are terrible. It must be a party for the heart." So I call this Cardiac Party. Anyway, it involves elephant garlic, which you saw before, large. And what you do is you just melt some butter, good butter, and you poach it in a 350-degree oven for about 35 minutes, or until it's soft like a baked potato. And if you notice around the edges of that dish, there was this black stuff, which was actually cracked pepper. And the pepper really adds a lot to the flavor of the butter. And you'll take this and you'll use one of the spreads. I prefer the Kuzma's Kiss and the chèvre, the goat cheese, and a good French bread. These guys are amazing when they used to come to town because they would lease maybe 6 or 7 double, triple stretch limousines, have the drivers drive down Rodeo Drive and stop in every shoe store because they had so many wives and so many daughters, they didn't know all the shoe sizes. And they would tell these guys just to buy up all the shoes. And after maybe 5 or 6 days, they would literally fill a 2,000 square foot room up to the ceiling with shoes. Within 3 or 4 days, the whole house smelled like leather. So anyway, this was, they loved pizza and they loved to drink. I know I'm not supposed to say that because they all deny it, but that's what they do when they come to America. Anyway, all you do is you take a piece of the French bread, break it or cut it. I prefer to break it, breaking bread. And you take a piece of the elephant garlic. We'll take a small piece. You spread it on the bread. As you can see, it breaks very easily. You take a little bit of the Kuzma's Kiss or the herb shallot mayonnaise. Spread it on the other part of the bread. Like this. And use some of the goat cheese. Now, I leave the goat cheese out so it's a little bit more spreadable. And if you're really, really decadent, you can dip the bread in the butter before you even do any of this. But to save the calories, I don't. So this is basically the whole entire dish. Very easy to do. Takes about 35-40 minutes of preparation and assembly. It's very simple. You can do it ahead of time. But all you do is basically put it all together and serve it with this next salad that you'll see.